Hi, there are different types of stories, but in this lecture we are going to focus on your personal story. Using your personal story is a great way to sell more of your products. That's what great marketers do. They tell stories, and you already know why. Let's start with the framework. It's quite simple indeed. It has 3 parts: problem, agitate, solve. This framework is quite flexible, and besides your personal story, you can use it for writing ads or other pieces of copy that doesn't involve personal information about yourself. Now, here is what you have to do. Talk about your problem, how painful it was, and how you solved successfully that problem. And basically, the solution is your product. Let me give you an example. If you sell a short 1-hour online course on how to get rid of acne, you would tell the story about all the problems your acne caused you, all the ridicule, humiliation and embarrassment you suffered. You would even tell the emotional and psychological side of the unpleasant situations you were in. You found a way to get rid of the acne and scars forever. Then, because you're a good person and you know that many people out there are suffering from the same problem, you created a short video course with the most effective and simple techniques and tips that helped you to get your perfect skin back. The problem here is acne. You tell the story and dramatizing the problem to a point that it hurts. Press that emotional hot button, that painful button, and then you have found a solution you would like to share with other people who have the same problem. By using such a story, you talk directly to the emotions of your prospect. As you are describing how people made fun of you because of your problem, your prospects will relate to that emotionally because chances are they've been there. Emotions, that's the key word here. Remember the phrase, people buy on emotion and then they justify with logic. That's what a good story do. It makes you feel, it talks to your senses, it communicates to the mammalian brain. And this is what I call selling on a stealth mode. That's the opposite of a hard sales pitch. People are bombarded with marketing messages and offers all day long. Our prospects have developed resistance to salespeople and hard selling. Through your story, you're building an emotional connection with your prospects and they will choose to buy your products instead of the competitors. Next, how about the length of your copy, your story? Well, you can apply the problem, agitate, solve formula to any length of copy. That's why I like it. It is extremely flexible. You can write a few sentences about each part of the formula, or you can write 200 sentences. It will work. A good old copywriting saying is, the more you tell, the more you sell. But I think that's only true if your reader is genuinely interested in what you have to say or write, and your writing is not boring. Generally speaking, you write longer copy when you sell a high-end product or something expensive. But if you're going to do that and want to use the problem, agitate, solve framework, I advise you to use proof. You have to include that part. Other people tried it and got great results. So for a longer copy or a higher end product, we can adjust the framework as follows: problem, agitate, solve. Other people solve their problems too. And then finally, a strong call to action. Here is what you have to do now to get rid of the problem, basically forever. That was a super important lecture, so let's recap. The internal structure of your story is this: problem, agitate, solve. After you have defined the problem, you need to make a good job agitating it, dramatizing the problem, telling unpleasant situations that your prospects are likely to be in right now. By telling your personal story, you build an emotional connection with your prospects. People buy on emotion and justify by logic. Selling in stealth mode is telling a story that communicates to the emotions, mammalian brain of your prospect. It does not communicate to the cortex part of your brain, or what's also called the thinking brain. Next, the problem agitate solve framework works on any length of copy or story. If you sell a high-end product, you can still use the framework, but you must include proof that other people tried the solution you offer and got some great results. And finally, regardless of the length, don't forget to put a call to action at the end. Thank you for watching.